Hello, beautiful people. Like, share, and subscribe. So, I don't know, Nigeria is just a sad tale. In Benue State, the nation's food basket is trapped in an endless crisis. It has been reported that residents of over 200 villages now find themselves targeted on daily basis by heavily armed herdsmen, reportedly cloaked in military camouflage. This by Daily Post, it's gathered that over the past 3 months, the toll has staggered with over 500 lives lost within three local government areas in Benue State's senatorial districts known as Idoma land. Villages in Utukpo, Apa, and Agata local government areas are bearing the brunt with reports of marauders butchering several locals, leaving many homes completely burned down and numerous residents still missing. Let me just give you that's just the excerpt of the news. Let me just tell you based on the other things I read there. So some of them were saying that some of the vigilantes from other communities came to help these communities under attack, and the Nigerian military was telling them that if they shoot anyhow, they are going to attack them, something like that. That they must not involve in reprisal attacks or what. I don't understand the grammar the guy was speaking, So this is something that people have alleged in Plateau State. It looks like some of the Nigerian military personnel have sympathy for these terrorists. And by the way, sometimes I don't think it's easy for the Nigerian military to actually solve this crime happening in these villages. Because if you go and check where, you see that those places are in the fringes and they are close to the forest. But do you know it's very easy to stop this madness happening? Me, I can stop it. I'm not joking. The Nigerian government needs to pump money in this security once and for all. One of the easiest way Nigerian government needs to buy helicopters. Helicopters that can carry about 500 military personnel. 100 military personnel. There's a helicopter like that. There's even helicopters that can carry 50. So imagine you have like 4. I'm just giving you an example. 4 in the Middle Belt region. I've always mentioned that we need helicopters that can carry military personnel in the 6 geopolitical zones, in the middle of the 6 geopolitical zones, so that if these attacks are happening or when they want to go on raids, it's very easy for movement. So from these central points, they will move to point A and point C between this region. They will only be concerned about things happening in their region, so that they will support the Nigerian military. They will be more of air-based forest guards, or highly SWAT, very, very sophisticated trained personnel. So well paid and well trained. So how are they going to do it? So they need to go and look for these attackers. Now you support these guys with drones. You don't just go and tell them to go to the bush without any support. You need to help them with attack drones, surveillance drones, even helicopter drones. You understand? I'm thinking. I saw a drone that China built. It's just a group of tiny drones. Those drones, it can move through the forest. You see, it can move through the forest covering and forest floor. Those are the type of drone Nigeria is, and it can video something that is happening. So those are the type of drone you need, not just the drones that will fly on top that will detect heat wave or where people are. Then when you see the point where they are, the soldiers will surround the place. Then they will bombard the place with tear gas from morning till night, or gases that will make people uncomfortable. By the time they do it, those people will run out. Then these our soldiers will wear masks and respiratory gas, so that they don't inhale that poisonous gas. You understand? Then you swoop in there with dogs and everything. You don't need to surround the place. I just throw gas and the Nigerian government needs to invest. They need to do these things quickly. You understand? So I don't understand. Every time Benue, Plateau, Middle Belt. Now Nigerian government is crying that there's not enough food. Their food is high. People are crying. Because the food basket of the nation, another place is producing food. They can't produce the food again. The small subsistence farming. It's not like Nigeria is even growing enough food. Nigeria doesn't even grow enough maize for feed production. So how will there be food? Country that doesn't even grow enough feed and maize and corn, and rice. Nigeria doesn't grow enough rice. Forget all those stories. Nigeria needs to engage in mechanized farming. It's not this hoe and cutlass farming you want to use to feed people of 200 million. You need to invest in machines. There are policies the government can do, just that people don't trust the government. Government can say, okay, they can even use indigenous people. Let the indigenous people have shares in those farms. Do you understand what I'm saying? Let them have percentage in that farm, so that they will be part and parcel of it. Not just bring one person from another place to come and own large swath of land and you want the natives to be happy. Let them have shares, even if it's 30 or 40%. I don't know, there's a way you can do it. Maybe everybody will contribute money in the community. To be like bank shares, and every time you're making returns, then one person will be farming the farm, somebody knowledgeable. You can use graduates. These are just ways. It's possible. Another way, if they find out that this attacks from the bush is too much, they should ban people from living in the bush. Simple. Then take all the headers to the northern parts. Let the north be taking the tax for north. Take all the headers. People don't want to, people in the south and middle belt, and I'm sure they don't like seeing those cows things. Take them to the north. Let the north create butcheries there. You understand? Let these cows feed on feed. What are we talking? The government should subsidize the feed, maybe, you know. Just things like that. There are things that are possible. But no, they will not do it. Instead, they will be causing confusion. Now, if you're from the indigenous areas and you have cattle, your cattle must be fenced. You know, those just many of the ways they should find solution. Because this year there's no solution. 500 lives lost in 3 months, and some people want to celebrate Super Eagles winning this thing. So those lives are not important. 500. Nigeria. I don't understand the kind of country I was born into. God, please. I don't even understand what is happening. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section. What is this madness happening? I'm tired though.